Thing I want to talk about is what I always say. I'm in a restaurant and I'm with my wife and we taste something and we look at each other and we say, "What's the secret ingredient?" You know what it is? It's salt. And I think that the human body craves salt. In fact, salt in your body is about 11% of the chemicals that are in your body are salt. So you need salt. It's good for you. People are very concerned about it if you have high blood pressure. Use sea salts more often than others. Sea salts are really great. I don't know how many of you are using sea salt on a regular basis in your kitchen, right? If you're using iodized salt in your kitchen or your chef is, go home, take it all, throw it away. There's great kosher salts out there that are much more flavorful and they don't have that metallic taste to them that iodized salt gives to you. So it's really good. And we're going to talk a lot about how we're going to use salts in cooking here today. So the first thing I want to talk about is combinations of flavors, and how they really work together. How many of you know that there are four known flavors that people taste, right? The first one is salt. Second one, sweet. Third one is sour. And the fourth one is bitter. People confuse bitter and sour. Bitter and sour are not exactly the same thing. Sour is what you get from citrus lemon. Bitter is what you get from things that make your mouth pucker, makes the side of your mouth pucker. Tannins in wine have some sourness to them. Pomegranates, persimmons, that's bitter, okay? So, in doing combinations, salt is the best one to pair with everything, all right? Now, how many of you like chocolate-covered pretzels? Okay? Have you ever had one that wasn't salted, the pretzel wasn't salted? Not so good. But it's really good because the sweetness in the chocolate and the salt on the pretzel are really what make the combination happen. How many of you are using salt on desserts at all? Okay? One smart person. You'll blow people away if you go around and you put some salt crystals on top of a chocolate creme brulee or on top of a truffle, chocolate truffle. You ever had the chocolate truffle with sea salt? It's amazing. People go nuts over it. They can't understand why it's so good. They never would have put it together because people are conditioned to not combine savory and sweet. They think it doesn't work. Well, if you're watching any cooking these days, that's a big thing. A lot of savory and sweet are going together. Not so much sweet into the savory dishes, but savory going into the sweet dishes, which I think is a really great thing to see, and it's happening. So we're going to talk a little bit about other combinations. There's salt and bitterness, works well together. Salt and sour. How many of you like your French fries with vinegar on them? You like that, right? That's great. But have you ever tried it without putting the salt on it? It's not so good. It just tastes like vinegar. It's the salt and the vinegar that makes the thing happen. So again, combinations are really, really wonderful. Salty and smoky is good. Have you ever had something, smoked fish that just doesn't taste quite right? It tastes kind of bitter to you and it just really needs something. It's because they did not marinate or season or brine the seafood first of all. That's what you need to do. You do that first, get a little salt into the protein, and then when you smoke it, things come alive for you.